Welcome to Deep Water Trading. Today I'll be demonstrating to you guys my Crystal Beast Mathmech deck profile post Golden Rule of Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's get started with our main deck. In our main deck we run 2 Rainbow Dragon. It's integral to our combo line of the deck, and it's the main boss monster of the anime of Jesse Anderson. We'll next run 3 Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon has an effect when it's placed in your spell and trap card zone. You can banish itself, special summon a level 4 lower Crystal Beast monster. Its effects are negated, and you can add Rainbow Dragon within that effect. The second effect, when it's in your hand and a Crystal Beast monster declares an attack, you can special summon it from your hand. So you run 3 of that. We'll next run 3 of our main guy, Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus effect works like this. When it's summoned, you can place any Crystal Beast monster from your hand, deck or graveyard in your spell and trap card zones. Crystal Beasts work with the spell and trap card zones. That's why the effects are not that powerful. We'll next run 2 Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. The effect of Ruby Carbuncle works like this. When it's special summoned, you can special summon all your Crystal Beasts in your spell and trap card zone. And all the Crystal Beasts have a niche effect. When they're destroyed, they can be placed in your spell and trap card zones. We'll next run one of the remaining Crystal Beasts, which is Crystal Beast Amber Mammoth, Crystal Beast Amethyst Cat, Crystal Beast Cobble Eagle, Crystal Beast Emerald Tortoise, and Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. Mammoth's effect is when a Crystal Beast is being attacked, you can direct the attack to him. Amethyst Cat can attack directly with half its attack. Cobble Eagle can place a Crystal Beast from the field back on top of the deck, and Emerald Tortoise can change a monster to defense one of your monsters or attack this turn, and Topaz Tiger gains 400 when it battles. So that wraps up the Crystal Beast lineup. For our deck options, we opt to run 3-dimension shifter because you mostly play with your spell and trap card zone, so your graveyard is mostly gonna be full of spells, so you might as well play this to stun the opponent. Dimension shifter is when all cards are banished. When you have no cards in your graveyard, you can send it to the graveyard. All cards are banished for 2 turns, so it's a good card. We'll then run a Mathmech engine with Mathmech Circular, which unfortunately 1, and Mathmech Sigma. This is just to make your Mathmech rank 4, which helps you search for certain cards what you need. And that wraps up the monsters. We will then also run one Mathmech equation part of the package. The special summons a Mathmech from the graveyard. And for our Crystal Beast spells, we run 3 of our new card, Crystal Beast Golden Rule. It's not called Crystal Beast Golden Rule, it's just a Golden Rule, but it's always treated as a Crystal Beast card. This card works like this. When activated, you place 2 Crystal Beasts from your deck in your spell and trap card zone. Then you have to special summon 1 Crystal Beast from your hand or graveyard. Equip this card to it because it's a equip spell. And that's how Golden Rule works. We'll then run 3 of our faithful spell, 3 Crystal Bond. Crystal Bond works like this. When it's activated, you can place 1 Crystal Beast in your spell and trap card zone and add 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck to your hand. We'll then run 3 Rainbow Bridge. The effect of Rainbow Bridge works like this. You can add 1 crystal spell or trap, so you can add any crystal spell or trap from your deck to your hand. It's basically a router for Crystal Beast spells and traps. We'll then run 3 Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. This is a nice card. It has 3 effects. Basically, when a Crystal Beast monster was placed in the spell and trap card zone, you can return this card and a card on your opponent's side to field to the hand. So it's basically like a compulsory. You then have another effect where you can destroy a crystal beast from your hand or field. That includes your spell and trap card zone, and add a crystal spell or trap. So any of the other previous cards I showed you. Then it also gives you a crystal beast and it give you an additional normal summon for a crystal beast monster. So it's a lovely card. We will then run 3 Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates. This card works like this. If you have Rainbow Dragon in your hand, you can activate this card and you can either add a Breach card, so either Rainbow Breach or Rainbow Breach of Salvation, or even Rainbow Breach of the Heart. We don't run Breach of Salvation in this build, but you can do that. Or you can special summon a Crystal Beast monster from your hand, graveyard, spell and trap card zone, or your deck. But if you control ultimate crystal monster, which is a Rainbow Dragon or one of the fusions, you can use both effects of this card, so it's a lovely card to have as well. We'll then just run one Crystal Beacon as an extended. Crystal Beacon works like this: when you have 2 Crystal Beasts in your spell and trap card zone, you can special summon a Crystal Beast from your deck. For our last card in our main deck, we'll just run 3 Crystal Miracle. This is basically the Omnicator of the deck. When a monster effect is When the monster spell or trap activate, negate the activation and destroy it. It's counter trap. And when the crystal beast is placed in the spell and trap zone, you can banish this to place a crystal beast on your deck in the spell trap zone. So you mostly use it for the counter trap purposes, and that wraps up the main deck. In our extra deck, we run the boss Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. To summon this card, you need to banish an Ultimate Crystal and 7 Crystal Beasts from your graveyard to summon this. On summon, when you meet that requirement, it gains 7,000. That's already 4,000, so 4,000 plus 7,000 is 11,000 boss monster. And then there's an effect. You can tribute this card, shuffle all cards on the field into the deck, yours and your opponent's. And if you do, you can special summon as much banished crystal beasts as possible. So that's nice. It's good for OTK. We'll then run our previous boss monster, Rainbow Overdragon. Rainbow Overdragon works like this: you must summon it with 7 crystal beasts, or you can tribute Rainbow Dragon or another ultimate crystal. It has an effect: when it's fusion summoned, you can shuffle all cards on the field into the deck. For our link monsters, we will run Topologic Bomber Dragon just to blow up fields, because if you blow up your crystal beast monsters in the main monsters, then they'll go into your spell and trap zone. So that's one of the niche effects for it. We'll then run Bottle Guard Dragon. This is a spicy deck because Bottle Guard Dragon has an effect where it can send a spell trap in your spell and trap zone to the graveyard. Then it can special summon a monster that was destroyed and sent to the graveyard this turn from your opponent to your side of the field. So that helps with a bit of OTK. So it's actually a nice card because it can help with your crystallized spells and traps. And it cannot be destroyed by card effects, so that also helps. We'll then run multiple rank 4s. So Gaga Cowboy for time, Heartland Draco to attack directly, and because you play Crystal Beast, and Crystal Beast are continuous spells in the spell and trap zone, this guy will be you can't target him for attack if you have a continuous spell or trap. A continuous spell in your a face-up spell in your spell and trap zone, so it can attack you directly. So it's nice for that purpose. You run Diamond Wolf, old school Crystal Beast play for popping some of your monsters and your opponent's monsters. We run Tornado Dragon to pop spell and traps, and you run another old school Crystal Beast deck, Lightning Chidori, that needs 2 level 4 win monsters. Then it returns set cards and face-up cards to the deck, so it's nice. We'll then run a Talonite package with Diamond and Ptolemaeus for people who like to send cards, and for dark monsters, so that's also a good interaction. We run a Burst Dweller for the same purposes of being a rank 4. And your second boss monster, Baguska, just in case you break or you get heavily interrupted, and you can just sit on this. Then for our final cards, we run Mathmech, Alambertium. This is to help get to pieces of your combo what you need. You can get your Mathmech card, you can get your level 4 monster, and you can get you a Spell Trap what you need. And to keep in that line, we'll play Geo Mathmech Final Sigma as one of another additional boss monsters. So that wraps up the deck. Let's do a combo video with these 5 cards to demonstrate the power of Crystal Beast. We'll start off by activating Crystal Bond. This will place 1 in the Spell and Trap zone and add 1 Crystal Beast to our hand. So we'll add Sapphire Pegasus to hand and place Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon in the Spell and Trap zone. We'll activate Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon's effect to special summon a Crystal Beast from the deck and add a Rainbow Dragon. So we'll summon Cobalt Eagle and we'll then add the level 10 Rainbow Dragon. We'll then activate our Mathmech Circular, paying the cost to send a Mathmech card. Monster will send Mathmech Sigma to summon. We'll then activate our Golden Rule, placing 2 Crystal Beasts in the Spell and Trap card zone. We'll then place Ruby and Turtle. Then special summoning our Sapphire. Sapphire's effect will place another one in the Spell and Trap card zone. So we'll place the cat. If I can find it. Found the cat. We'll then overlay these 3 monsters into Mathmech Alambertium. We'll activate its effect, tributing 3, detaching 3 materials to add a level 4 monster. We'll add one of the level 4 Crystal Beast monsters, which would be Tobas Tiger. We'll then activate our Rainbow Bridge of the Heart using its additional normal summon to summon Topaz Tiger. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want 6 Crystal Beasts so far. We'll then activate Bridge of the Heart's other effect to destroy a Crystal Beast. We'll destroy Amethyst Cat. To add a Crystal Spell, we'll add Crystal Beacon. We'll then activate our Crystal Beacon by specialing Ruby from the Spell and Trap zone. Ruby will then summon the Emerald Tortoise as well. We'll then 1, 2, 3. We're still on 6. We'll then activate our Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates, special summon Crystal Beast by revealing Rainbow Dragon. We'll then special out our remaining Crystal Beast, which is the Rainbow Dragon Crystal Beast. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. We'll then link these 4 Crystal Beasts out for link 4 of Bottle Guard Dragon. I'm just placing it there for the frame, but it is in the extra monster zone. Because we have 7 crystal beasts with different names in our graveyard, we can special summon Rainbow Dragon. We'll contact viewers by tributing of the Rainbow Dragon to summon Rainbow Overdragon. We'll then conduct another contact by banishing Rainbow Dragon and 7 crystal beasts with different names from our graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to summon the boss monster, which is Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. And that's how you do it. Thank you.